Hi everyone, Damion Jenkins here of the Nurse Speak NCLEX Prep Expert and Nursing Educator. I just wanted to come on real quick and let you know that next Tuesday, July 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be joining the All Nurses community on their Nurses Rock Facebook group page to do a presentation about the NCLEX study guide that I created for their community. During this live presentation, not only will you be able to get the essential information and a nice overview of the study guide that I've created, but you'll also be able to ask any questions and interact with me in real time. So if you have some burning questions about the NCLEX, if you've been stuck in trying to figure out how to do something or how you should go about answering certain types of questions, this would be a great opportunity for you to chime in because your question will probably help someone else as well. So, highly recommend that you interact with me during the presentation. And when you register, you will also receive a copy of this NCLEX study guide, which everything in this study guide is also in my NCLEX Strategies for Success program that has helped hundreds, almost thousands of individuals pass the NCLEX. Whether they're first time test takers or repeat test takers, this information is essential. And they don't teach things this way in nursing school. So, really, what I've done is I've kind of filled the gaps to help you apply and analyze the information that you learn in nursing school so that you can build your critical thinking skills, develop those test taking strategies, and be able to answer questions in a more objective and systematic approach. And that's exactly what the NCLEX wants you to do. They don't want you to remember everything from nursing school because they know it's impossible. However, there is some foundational information that you need to understand to make decisions about content-based questions or application or analysis level questions, which are the more difficult ones. Either way, in this presentation, I am going to introduce you to a variety of information, an overview of the study guide, which really holds the keys to passing the NCLEX. In addition to that, I'm going to help you optimize your time with the study guide because there is a lot of information in the study guide or in my course or any other NCLEX prep resource, for instance. There's a ton of information. And sometimes we don't feel like reading all of it. Now, the educator in me would always recommend to read every single word. And if you want to do well on NCLEX style questions, you have to read every single word. But I also understand that we have limited time. And sometimes we like to skim through information or get the meat of what's most important. That's how we pass a lot of our nursing school exams, right? You know, we go to the end of the chapters and do those questions and look at the objectives and look at the highlights, and we may not read all of the information. That could be beneficial. So in the study guide, I'm going to point out what's most important for you to focus on so that you can optimize your time. I'm going to debunk some myths about the NCLEX because there's tons of misinformation out there. I can't tell you how many students, NCLEX candidates, and even professional nurses that I've had come to me tell me things that they've heard about the NCLEX, which are completely false. So I'm going to help debunk a lot of the myths about the NCLEX so that you can gain clarity and have a better understanding of what the expectations are for you to pass. In addition to that, focusing on what's most important for you to study, like I mentioned before, we're going to talk about prioritization. We're going to talk about delegation. We're going to talk about scope of practice because these are where most of the questions come from. When questions are asking you to make decisions, they're asking you to make decisions based on those principles, not if you remember every drug, not if you remember every diagnostic procedure. So I'm going to help you focus on what's most important and be able to take away the information that will help you immediately improve your thinking when you're answering questions. In addition to that, I am going to help you formulate a way to balance it all. Because really, after you get going and you're studying, keeping up the momentum, being able to fit study time in, being able to keep on the plan that is developed, whether you develop the plan on your own or you work with a professional like me who can help you develop that plan and give you that ongoing feedback. Either way, you have competing obligations. You have family, you have work, you have personal care. You have to take care of yourself too. So can you balance all of the studying that you need to do and practice questions that you need to do, because it is important for you to do those things, but you also need to have time for your other obligations. Many of us went to nursing school and worked. Many of us went to nursing school and are raising children and families. It's no different when you're getting ready to take the NCLEX. And so in the last section of the presentation on next Tuesday, I'm going to talk about bringing it all together, keeping the balance so that you can be successful in your studies, pass your exam, get your license, and join us as professional nurses. And so, again, if you just go over to the Nurses Rock Facebook group page, register for the event. There will be a link below here in the comment section. So if you just want to click that link, it'll bring you straight to the event page so you can register. Again, Tuesday, 6 p.m. I'm going to be spending about an hour discussing the study guide, answering questions that you may have, and giving lots of helpful information so that you can develop strategies for NCLEX success. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop a comment here. Let me know. You can always go to thenursespeak.com, over to the contact page, shoot me an email, schedule an inquiry call. I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday and helping you or someone you know develop strategies for NCLEX success. Take care. I'll see you soon.